Hey, so I thought it would be interesting to pop on here and share a little bit about how all of this started and even share a little bit about me and also essentially where I think this whole endeavor is going. So, to start off, about a month and a half ago, my puppy dog, JoJo, who's sleeping right now, which is why I can do this video, um, she got injured and had to be kept to the couch, which meant I was on the couch because she thought everything was still fine and that she should be able to romp about, and that was not the case. So we had several weeks before her surgery, and in that time, I was sitting on the couch and I was on my computer, and I am a part of a Facebook group that's about style and finding your style, which I've been a part of for I don't know, about 5 years, because style is not something that has come naturally to me. Being able to figure out how I feel on the inside and express that in a way that actually communicates that to other people was not like natural for me. And so I was a part of that, and it was shout out to all of you guys. Love you guys, because this space was so helpful for me to be able to explore in a place where people were really like helpful and compassionate at the same time, because it's tricky, right? It's really vulnerable. And so I was perusing this page while I was sitting on the couch with JoJo, and I saw several posts where people were talking about whether or not their astrology charts showcase or help them understand any of their own personal style. And I have been doing astrology readings for a long time, and I have used astrology myself to better understand my style. So I put out a post sharing how I use my own chart and how I relate it to my style. And there was a lot of comments, and people were expressing interest and wondering if there was anybody who did essentially astrology style readings. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Yeah. And so I threw out a comment saying, if anybody was interested, send me a message. Might as well play around. Let's see if this is a repeatable process. And I thought maybe I'd get like 2 or 3 people, and a lot of people were interested. And from there, I quickly was able to realize that this was, in fact, very effective. Some of my most common responses were, I've never felt so seen. I now understand how I've been moving towards style and what I need to embrace in order for it to all click. So I was like, that's amazing. That's awesome. Let's keep this going. I'm having a great time. I feel so honored that people are trusting me with this. And so it kept expanding. So much so that I created another Facebook page group so that people could come and share their learnings. And I started doing little videos where I was talking about how to ways we can understand our style by also understanding ourselves. And this is where I'm going to talk a little bit more about me and all of these crazy different paths that I've been on that seem to be leading to this moment. So, ever since I was young, I was obsessed with stories. And looking back on it now, I think that I often didn't feel like I had agency over my own story and didn't feel like I was the quote unquote main character of my own life. And I got to feel some of that when I was reading these books, right? Or watching certain movies and TV shows. And I was just absolutely obsessed with stories. And for a long time, I thought I was going to be a writer, and tried that out. And then I had always wanted to be an actor, but didn't believe for a long time that was something I was allowed to do. Maybe I'll talk about that in future videos. And yeah, so eventually I got to a point where I was like, you know what? I really want to pursue acting. And I took a lot of classes, and I worked on this instrument. And I love acting. But personally, I have had a hard time figuring out how I fit into making that into any kind of career, because for me, acting wasn't just about using my instrument. It was also about having agency over the stories I was getting to be a part of. And so a couple years ago, I was incredibly lucky to be able to write, produce, and act in my own short film. And that was wonderful and lovely, and also showcased like how I love acting and I love storytelling, but that there's more things that I want a part of my life. And so I, from there, other things I've been absolutely obsessed with are personality systems. I've been studying astrology for over 15 years now. That's crazy. And doing astrology readings for, I don't know, probably like 10 years. Also, that's crazy. Uh, I am absolutely one of those people that have read a ton of self-help books or self-improvement books, anything that shares with me like how I can better understand myself and also have agency and have power and feel embodied. And so I became a yoga teacher. I have done guided meditations. I do tarot. I have read so many books. I also have been an avid studier and an avid studier of the Enneagram, which out of all of the things that I've learned, the two things that have helped me the most in my own journey of being able to understand how I work and also the path forward have been the Enneagram and astrology. And then also clearly got obsessed with style and wanting to understand, again, storytelling. Style is storytelling. It's just being able to say, to share who I am, who we are, right, through what we are presenting with what we wear, right? And so yes, all of these things seem to be coming together, and I've been looking for the thread. What is connecting all of these things? And I really do believe that it is having the knowledge and resources to be able to step into being the main character of one's own life, one's own story. And for me, and I can get like a little emotional about this, it's so exciting. I really believe that the more of us who can truly step into being the main character of our own lives, we will start to see a ripple effect of healing throughout the world. If we are here, aren't we here to be living our story? Aren't we here to be embodying our fullest, most empowered, compassionate, wonderful, lovely selves? And I also think that it's not easy to do for some of us. Some of us, it's like we need resources, we need tools, we need to understand like what daily actions we can actually take that help us get there, right? And so that's what I'm dedicating this channel to creating videos that are informational, actionable, perhaps even entertaining, so that there is something that might inspire you, and not just from a place of feeling inspired, but inspired to movement and action, to feel empowered to be your full self. And I can't wait to see that. I think that's so exciting. So there you have it, how this started and where I think it's going. And leave any comments about what being a main character might feel like for you, what things might get in your way. If you're already really good at it, what's helped you get there? Because we need to know. All right. All right. So I've got to go take care of a puppy dog now. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye.